What's up, guys? It's your boy DS, and today I want to talk to you guys about 4 spells that you need to have to make your combat insanely better. Now, a couple of people probably have already caught on to these spells and been using them and whatnot, but I know a lot of people out there might not have caught on, and if they do, they might have one of them, but they don't have all 4. But I'm telling you, these spells are actually ridiculous. Now, starting out, the 4 spells that I'm going to be talking about are, as you guys see, this spell right here, Hide and Seek. It changes your element to lightning, and then you do a slide. Now, if there's an enemy nearby, you will teleport and damage any enemies nearby, as you see right there. The next one I want to talk about is going to be this one right here, which is Drag and Drop. You switch your element to fire, and you pull an enemy to you. Now, obviously, if it's a super big enemy, you can't pull it to you, but any enemies that are not that big in size, you can pull to you. And then moving over to the next one is going to be this one right here, called Cut and Run. You do a backflip, damaging any enemies in the small area, and you also switch your element to earth. And then the last one is going to be this one over here, which is Up and Away. You switch your element to water, and then you knock back any enemies that are close to her as well. And she also jumps into the air really high. These 4 abilities are going to be really insane once you learn and master them. Now, I'm not saying that I mastered it by any means, but I have been playing around with it, and I found out how broken these moves are. This move alone is so good because with the water element, you're generally wanting to charge up your primary spell and or shoot from a range distance, and this is going to allow you to do that. Not to mention, if you guys want to switch to another element in the air as well, you can do that as well. So you can go into the air, you can shoot whatever, and then if you want to go into another element, you can. It is completely up to you. So this one already is going to be a really nice addition, simply because you can go into other elements from the air, and it gives you space to basically switch to whatever elements or abilities that you want to. As you guys see, you can do this, and then you can go into the fire, you know, just whatever you need to do to, you know, make it happen. That one alone is really good. Then this one right here also creates space while damaging the enemies, and then you can go into whatever moves you want to, whether it's, you know, a different element or whether it's the same element. As you guys see, that was just a really good one. Then if you look at the fire one, in my opinion, is not near as good as the other ones, for the simple fact this one does not give you movement. It will drag the enemy to you. And the thing about this is, there are many times where I'm fighting a boss or an enemy, and they do an undodgeable or unblockable move right after you grab them. So like, let's say you grab them and you go into your, you know, swings, and they do an unblockable or undodgeable move. You're kind of just going to get hit because, you know, you're attacking. So this one's like, you just got to be careful with this one whenever you use it, but as long as you're careful, you're good. And then this one right here is, I believe, the best one. Now obviously right now, like I said, it's just a slide, but if you do it with enemies nearby, she will teleport. And this is a move that you can basically do over and over. So it allows her to teleport multiple times if you want to. And then what's so cool about all of these moves is they chain into each other. So you can do this move and then go into this one if you want to. You can do this move and then go into the pull if you want to. Now, like I said, I am no master at these spells, and I'm not claiming to be, but I can only imagine what some of the people out there like you guys can do if you guys master any of this tech. Because not only can you do this, you can go into your support spells, and then you can go into things like this, maybe go into your punches or whatever the case may be. You can go into here, you can go into the jump, fire some stuff off, throw into a power, you know, go into a slide. Like, there's so many different combinations and abilities that you can use, and that this basically opens up, since you don't have to basically, you know, stand here and then switch to a certain thing. You can keep your character on the move. The fighting stays fast paced. It's just a really good tool that you want to learn and master. Now, like I said, I am not a master at this yet. I am gonna, you know, be running around the world fighting different things, trying to get better at combat, but I wanted to bring this to you guys because if you guys don't have these moves, your combat's not going to be near as good. Now, one thing you need to keep note of, you do not want to spam these moves, because every time you use the move, it takes a bar of stamina. So if you're not regenerating your stamina or doing other things that, you know, don't take your stamina down, you will run out quick. Like I said, as you see right here, this move is easily spammable. So you make sure that you know, you're not spamming it. You actually want to be comboing, you know, into things, right, as much as possible. And then you want to make sure anytime you're not doing attacks, you are on the run and you're either using shimmy or rush, because that's always going to be giving you your stamina back. So as you guys can see, you can go into whatever you want to, you know, go into the pool, start attacking, go into the slide, and then maybe you can run a little bit and start doing some shimmy so you can get your stamina back. But whatever the case may be, just make sure you don't spam it, especially if you're not, you know, generating any stamina, because you will end up with no stamina, and then after you do, you're pretty much just a sitting duck. But anyway, that is going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.